I will talk about what I asked you yesterday. What is the meaning of the word discovery when they use it that Columbus discovered America? It cannot even come in your wildest dream what it means. There were two papal bull issued by the Vatican Pope, maybe around 15th century. So in that it was sanctioned by the Pope that you can go to any non-Christian country and you have all the right over their land, their women. You can rape them, you can do whatever you want to do. You can grab their land, you can steal. It was permitted, you can do all those things. Because all the land belongs to the God. It belongs to the Christian God. So even if you are stealing the land of these people, the pagans, you are not doing anything wrong. You are raping their women, you are torturing them, torturing their men. To any extent, it makes no difference because they are subhuman. They are meant to be tortured, meant to be killed. And then they have another word which means persona non grata. That means a person of no significance, no importance. So these people have no significance. They are as good as animals. So you can deal with them in any way you want. And so this is discovery. That you steal their land, you kill them, you butcher them, you rape their women, and you grab their land because that belongs to the Christian God. So this is discovery. Before the Christian entered this land, the land remains undiscovered. It is an empty land. That is their concept. It is empty. Whether anyone is having that land or not, still it is empty. And that is what the Muslims also say. Everything belongs to Allah. The whole world belongs to Him. So you have all the right to grab their land. That is why in India it still exists Waqf board, which is like wherever they will say that this land belonged in past to Muslims, then you have to prove. And you have to prove. The jury will consist of only Muslim people, Muslim mullahs and other people who will be all Muslims. You cannot go to the Supreme Court. And these things are promoted by the Indian government, the Congress government. Because the more I come to know about them, the more I can see that these people were crypto Muslims. They were Muslims, but they were showing that they are not Muslims. Just today I was hearing to one woman, Madhu Keshwar. She was saying about that the way they created Gandhi's Samadhi, it resembles like the mausoleum of Muslim. It's like where their dead bodies are kept. We don't have that kind of tradition in among Hindus, that you have to make them look like a grave. That is not at all. And we don't celebrate death. We celebrate the birthday of our great people. And it is written there I think I also read when I was quite young. I think maybe I've gone there twice, but quite once when I may be just 5-6 year old child with my parents, and another time maybe around when I entered into college, or I don't remember, but I think I went there twice. So it is written there, Gandhi got Shahadat only when you die for the cause of jihad, when you are killed for jihad, when you have sacrificed your life for jihad, it is called Shahadat. But in India, everything is, because when the government is promoted, then it is accepted. We call Shaheed Bhagat Singh. But only those people who have died, who have laid their life for Islam, can be Shaheed. So we never ask question about all those things. But we have to understand all those things. It is happening everywhere. Malaysia is becoming very fanatic. Indonesia is becoming very fanatic. So that's why I say always, eternal vigilance is the price of liberty. You can just go on behaving like a ostrich. Nothing will happen. Never, nothing will happen. Everything will be all right. You may be a complete idiot that these things are of past, but they are planning all the time. They are not in a hurry that they have to capture this land. So when in my city, when it was discovered, the papers of PFI, it was written that they want to make this country into Islamic State around 2047. And how they will be doing it? They say that if most of the Muslims comes to our side, and then we will include the Dalits, those who are not so in good economic state, of lower caste, we will include them. But only when you are ignorant. That's why it is said that where ignorance is bliss, it is folly to be wise. Mostly those people who were of lower caste, they remained in Pakistan, hoping that they will be taken care of. Nothing will happen. And every day their girls are being raped. Small girls are being raped by old people, and then they are converted into Islam. And then when the girl is weeping, I have seen so many videos, she doesn't want to remain with them. But then they say, once you have recited the kalma, then you cannot go back. And it is such a ugly and funny country where things are only decided in the street. Just few days back, a girl, she was wearing in her cloth, it was written Halua, not Halua, something like that. That means beautiful girl. So she was caught by the mob and she was going to be lynched. They said that you cannot write Quranic ayat in your cloth. It was not Quranic ayat. It was only in Arabic written Halua, that means a beautiful girl. And even their mullahs, they cannot read Arabic. And they are teaching them what is written in Quran. They have just mugged up everything. They are just like parrots. They don't know what is written there. But they are cunning and clever enough to befool the people. They will be telling people only those things which will create more and more chaos, more and more disturbance, which will be maintaining the enmity. So whenever they want to grab a land of anyone, then they will say that this man has said something against Muhammad or Quran, and then he is killed. He may not have said anything, and they will grab their land. So this is the meaning of discovery. I explained her what discovery means. It's not at all different. Don't be in illusion that Christianity is any better. Maybe they are even worse, but after so many years, most of the Christians are no longer Christian. They are like the ex-Muslim. So, when the science came to West, then intelligent people stopped believing in Christianity. So these people are no longer so fanatic. That's why churches in West is totally empty. Even now in mosques are being empty everywhere. So maybe if Islam will be reformed even quicker than Christianity, because now in the modern time, because of this social, what do you call it, social media and internet revolution, you can just know yourself what is written, because Quran is available, all the Quran which is translated in English by the Arabic people, by Saudi Arabia, is available. Anyone can see what is written there. The more the Muslim come to know, anyone who has some intelligence, who are sensitive, they are getting out of it. So even if anyone like Osho or anyone says like this, that there are something beautiful in it, there is nothing beautiful there. It's all just complete superstition. Maybe Osho was behaving in a diplomatic way to bring these people to meditation. But I think truth should be told as it is. Otherwise, people think they are also nice people. They are nice only as long as they are ignorant about their religion. And I've seen it, how they are corrupted, how they are mad and fanatic. Most of my childhood friends were all Muslims. I had a friend whose grandfather was chief minister in this state. And while he was young, he was not conditioned in Islamic way much. So later on they sent him to Aligarh Muslim University, which is the breeding ground for all kind of fanaticism. And it was this university, from this university, the seed of partition happened. And you can see how idiotic and unintelligent our politicians are, and how they are part of the conspiracy. Aligarh Muslim University remained even after the partition. It should have been closed, because from that university, all those people who wanted Islamic State in India, they were reading there in this university. There are other, and then my friend, he went to JNU later on, because there they are taught communism. Both the places inject poison in your brain. So if you want to sleep well, you have to be alert. Otherwise, your sleep will be disturbed. And you people are not at all aware the kind of barbarism these Muslims have done. They have been doing all the time. It's not that it is something past. Wherever they get opportunity, they do it even now. I was just listening to a Muslim woman, Nazia Ilahi. She was saying that a girl wrote to her mother because she was sold in Saudi Arabia. She was given in marriage to someone in Saudi Arabia. So she wrote to her mother. Mubarak in Arabic means celebrate, mother celebrate. that I have so far, maybe in 1 year or something, I have got married to 18 people. But we are just totally blind to all those things. A girl living with 18 people in 1 year or few months, what kind of hell she will be going through? This is all in the name of religion. What has religion to do with all those things? What has religion to do that it should be written in a religious book that earth, whether the earth is flat or round? In their hadith it is written that the earth is totally stationary because Muhammad, the beloved of Allah, is sleeping here. So not to disturb his sleep, it is totally unmoving. When they say that not a single comma or full stop can be changed in Quran, it is coming directly from the God, Allah. And so many things, if you read it, there are only just mistakes and mistakes and mistakes. So how it is coming from Allah? It is all imagination, figment of Muhammad's brain. It is his fake ID. Allah is his fake ID. And I think he was one of the most cunning and clever person. And if you treat him as a prophet, I call him the prophet of prophet. He was just seeking profit everywhere. How to exploit people, how to inject fear and greed in people and then exploit them. So until and unless meditation and spirituality makes you free from all superstition, it is all worthless. Even Osho Sannyasin, they will say Osho has said this. Osho may have said in some context. Now why you have to quote him? You should have your own inner light. Even Buddha said 2500 years back, be your own light. Why can't you be your own light? But for that you need guts. You need to make arduous effort for which you are not ready. So it is it is easy to believe someone. For me, spirituality, if it is not a science, has no value. It is a science to transform you. It is a science to get disidentified with your own thoughts, emotions, feeling, whatever you have borrowed from outside. To get rid of your own bodily identification. To know yourself in your purity. To know yourself in your essence, who you are in reality. I just day before yesterday, I got a message in WhatsApp. It's a letter written by Prime Minister that he is asking to people that you give some suggestion. What, according to you, is needed to take to make India into a developed country? So my first suggestion will be, make meditation compulsory, but not as a religion, as a science to transform people, so that they are totally free from cobwebs in their brain, that they have their own light, they are totally deprogrammed, they are totally dehypnotized. If that happens, anyone who is totally deprogrammed, is totally deconditioned, he will be the sharpest person possible. He may not have the brain of the Einstein that he will discover all those things, but his intelligence will be very clean. And that is what is needed. This is the first thing, and I will talk about other things later. When no questions are arising within you, that means either you are a potato or you are a potato chips. What you are?
And French fries.
Okay. When we talk too much about no mind, maybe it is also an escape. You need to be person who has a throbbing heart, a person who can feel, who is sensitive. If you reach to know mind space, you will be very sensitive. You will empathize with people. You cannot be insensitive and rude, and you cannot be just a heartless brute. That is not possible. Because what is no mind? It means you have reached to you have purified yourself, you have removed all the garbage from within you. You are now what existence had made you. You're just like a small child. You have become like a tabula rasa, where nothing is written on your slate.